Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we defeated Maxie of Team Magma on Mount Chimney and stopped him from awakening something in the volcano that would have caused it to erupt. I'm honestly not sure what's in the volcano that would make it erupt, but maybe he just put some Mentos in it. Anyway, this time, it feels so nice to be able to say we have the full team, and especially when they're actually, like, competently leveled. But this time we're going to be going around Lavaridge Town and seeing what there is to do around here. I think Pokemon get closer to their trainers if they spend time together. The longer the better, that's what I think. It's sort of magical how just sitting in a hot spring pool can invigorate. I wish I could let my Pokemon soak too. Yeah, sorry, soak isn't going to be a move for 2 generations.
Ho ho ho! Hey kid, you can reach the hot springs from here. If Pokemon are getting rest, so too should their trainers.
Okay, buddy. Whatever you say.
We draw as much hot water as we need, and yet the hot springs never run dry. Isn't it magical? These hot springs appear near active volcanoes. Veins of water under the ground are heated by magma to well up as hot springs.
Thanks, old man, for the lesson in science.
They're claiming that these hot springs are good for calming nervous tension and relieving aching muscles, solving romantic problems, and attracting money.
It's a lot of things.
If people put Pokemon in hot springs, it might be seriously strange. Why, it might be an electric bath, or a bubble bath, or even a lava bath.
That's not how that works. So, like, everyone in here is fully clothed, like... I don't know, that just doesn't seem like a hot spring kind of thing. I'm not complaining, because... I mean, my favorite game of all time had to have the obligatory, annoyingly weird... Oh god, why'd I walk up here? Hello, my name is Tila. This must be your first time up here. I'll show you how the wireless communication system works. First, I need to show you this floor of the Pokemon Center. Right this way, please. On the top floor, there are 2 rooms. First, the room on the left. It's the Union Room. You may link up with the trainers around you who have also entered the Union Room. With them, you may do things like chat, battle, and trade. Second, the room on the direct is the direct corner. You may trade or battle Pokemon with your friends in this room. If the wireless adapter isn't connected, you may still link up using a GBA Game Link cable. If that is the case, you must go to the direct corner. I hope you enjoy the wireless communication system. I'm never going to show this. Like, I'm playing on an emulator, and even if I wasn't, I don't have friends who play Pokemon Emerald, and I won't go out of my way to buy another copy of Pokemon Emerald because this game is surprisingly hard to find, at least where I am. Anyway.
Being buried in this hot sand is so warm and heavenly. Ouch! A Pokemon nipped my backside. I have here an egg. You'll give me an egg. I hope to hatch it by covering it in hot sand by the hot springs, but that doesn't seem to be enough. I've heard it would be best if it were kept together with Pokemon and carried about. You're a trainer, yes, and your Pokemon radiate radiate vitality. So what say you? Will you take this egg to hatch? I will not personally. If you have a change of heart, she'll be here. That egg contains a Pokemon that you can only get through here until much later in the game. Why not? I don't know why I'm decided that this is a Pokemon that deserves to be given a live bio, but why not? It's not very good, but it is a baby Pokemon. That's all there really is to say about Why Not itself. It doesn't get any good moves. Once it evolves into Wobbuffet, it becomes one of the best tanks in the game, but the issue is Wobbuffet actually doesn't get any direct attacking moves. It gets Counter and Mirror Coat. Counter does double the damage that was dealt to Wobbuffet using a physical move. Mirror Coat does the same, but for special moves. If you don't get hit by the type of move you're attempting to deflect, it just won't work. I mean, if you can get the jump on your opponent, you know what they're going to do, or if they have a Pokemon that only knows a certain, like, variety of move, then Wobbuffet can do a ton of damage, and since it has so much HP, it's really good. And also gets Destiny Bond, which, if it's used 2 turns before fainting, the Pokemon that faints it within those 2 turns will also faint. Wobbuffet's just another gimmick Pokemon. They seem to have a lot of those in Gen 3. Because Wobbuffet also existed back in Gold and Silver, but it didn't have an ability. This time it has Shadow Tag, so any Pokemon that is against Wobbuffet cannot switch out. I bathe in the hot springs every day. I want to become a beautiful and strong gym leader like Flannery. Sorry, but I heard that she's not strong yet. Pokemon Herb Shop. Welcome to the Herb Shop, home of effective and inexpensive medicine. Sure, buddy. 2,800 Pokebucks. This is a max revive that you can purchase, essentially. However, it does lower a Pokemon's friendship to use these herbal items on them. Unless they like bitter food, probably. But probably not, actually, because that would be too much work for Game Freak. I don't know. It's really not cheaper. Like, I'm almost certain this is more expensive than the alternatives, the Super Potion and the Hyper Potion. And this is definitely more expensive than the full heal. So this shop is a ripoff, essentially. It's lowering your friendship's Pokemon for more money than you could do the same thing without doing that. This guy will give you the Charcoal. This increases the power of Fire-type moves. I think we know who that's going on. Which means I'm also finally going to give the King's Rock to Carbon. Herbal medicine works impressively well, but your Pokemon will dislike you for it. It must be horribly bitter. Yeah, that probably means even Pokemon that like bitter food won't enjoy it, so... Pshoo! That's a cute sound. My wife's warming an egg in the hot springs. That is what she told me. She left 2 Pokemon with the daycare and they discovered that egg. You've discovered an egg. Ah, young one. I am also a young one, but I mimic the styles and speech of the elderly folks of this town. What do you say, young one? Would you agree to it if I were to offer to teach the move Mimic? Mimic is a move that just temporarily copies whatever move the opponent uses on your Pokemon, so you can use it multiple times until it runs out of PP. I don't recommend it, but it is something you can use if you want. There's nothing else to do. We've talked to, I think, everyone in the town, so... I mean, other than that... Actually, no, I need to do shopping before we take on the gym, because I am low on items. I don't need your advice about X speed. Mount Chimney's Peak, there's a local specialty that you can buy only there. Give it to a Pokemon, it will be elated. It's a lava cookie. We already have 2 of those. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some stuff here. I'm also gonna sell whatever selling items we have, including this, because, I mean, the energy powder's bad. Okay, I was actually wrong. It is actually cheaper than a Super Potion. And, I mean, the energy route's not terrible right now because we can't buy Hyper Potions yet. Man, you can't even buy full heals here. Man, they're just really trying to get you to buy from that herb shop, aren't they? Super Repels. These are the most cost-effective repels. You can get more steps out of them for less money than any other variety. Alright, now let's take on the gym. Hey, how's it going, Champion Bound Winter? Lavaridge's gym leader Flannery uses Fire-type Pokemon. Her passion for Pokemon burns stronger and hotter than a volcano. But don't get too close to her, you'll burn. Hose her down with water and then go for it. I don't have Water-type moves, you're just being, like, pretentious? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but... what you want to do is just take these paths, they'll lead you into the gym's basement, where there are trainers hidden in these, like, quicksand things. I don't know if this is quicksand. I don't really know what it is. This is a weird puzzle for a Fire-type gym. You'd think it's a Ground-type gym because of this normal, but no, it's a Fire-type gym. You'll be seeing more Fire-types than just this, so... yeah, I don't know. It's just...
It's a weird puzzle. That's literally all I have to say about it. Well, it seems to me I lost without ever being in control. Sure did, buddy. But, I mean, it's the thought that counts. This would have been a double battle if I wasn't careful. Come on, get with it. Let's go before my feelings cool. Your feelings about what? Are you hitting on me? Sir, I'm 10. Kindler Jace. Level 25 Carbon is attempting to learn Smokescreen. I'm not going to go for it. It's just a 100 accuracy move that lowers the foe's accuracy. It's not terrible to use it, but I like the moves I already have on Carbon right now. The way the battling spirit burns within you, you may stand a chance against our leader. This will blast you upwards. I'm trying to relieve my stress. Don't come along and stress me out. How are you doing that? You're, like, buried in quicksand. Whatever, I'm not gonna question it. I guess while I'm here, I will say, if you've come to this series looking for bios, I am still doing them. There just won't be any for a while, because for the next while, we're really just going to be going to areas we've visited before. Like, believe me, I want to do more bios, and I'm in the process of recording them still, but at the moment, I just don't feel the need. Like, we just went over Why Not, but that's pretty much the only bio we'll be seeing for the next few episodes. Alright, that was a trainer. You must be getting tired by now. You'd like to rest in the hot sand, wouldn't you? But you should know that maintaining your willpower is an important ability for all trainers. You'll die of heat stroke, and you'll like it, trainer. I mean, yeah, that's reasonable. Jeez. Oh, good. Thank God that didn't burn. That was a lot of damage. Oh my God. You know what I have to do now, future me?
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's not that much damage, really, Phil. It's not. Could be a lot worse.
All right. Where are my super potions? Man, we're getting to the point where super potions aren't enough. Okay, that's a trainer. Okay, I'll battle with you. Were you unsure? I'm pretty sure your entire job is just to sit here and wait to battle me. Okay, Carbon. I am not a brave enough person for this. Jet is. Jet was made for this. For this specific situation. Stop using Detect! You shouldn't be able to do that. Detect is just a move that really bothers me in single battles because it's not doing anything other than making the battle longer than it has to be. Like in double battles, it can be used for strategy, and I won't deny that, but it's such a pointless move in single battles, and the same thing goes for Protect. I don't know, it's just really obnoxious to me. I'm going up. Alright. What direction? Down. Wrong direction. Dang it. Carbon may look like he's smiling, but he's really not happy with the way this gym puzzle's gone so far. Actually, I'm not gonna cut out this battle because this is actually really cool. This is a Pokemon called Kecleon, and its type changes to whatever the type of the move that hit it last is. This makes it really easy to get its defenses lowered, but it's a really cool concept for an ability, especially for a chameleon-based Pokemon like it. Wait. Why'd Ingo go first?
Oh no!
Oh. God, I just added the counter too. I mean, I'm counting it, because I did forget shortly. Okay. Stop overcomplicating things. One that goes towards her. Okay. Here we are. Alright, I'd be lying if I said I was confident in my ability to take on this gym. What do you have, Mirror B? Good enough, probably. Welcome. No, wait. Puny Trainer, how good to see you've made it here. I've been entrusted with the... No, wait. I am Flannery, and I'm the gym leader here. Dare not underestimate me, though I have been leader only a short time. With skills inherited from my grandfather, I shall, demonstrate the hot moves we have honed on this land. Leader Flannery. She's going to lead with Nummel, level 24, Fire Ground type, oblivious for the ability. Knowing the moves Overheat, Takedown, Magnitude, and Sunny Day. That Sunny Day boosting Overheat is a really powerful strategy. The issue here is Overheat actually lowers the user's special attack stat by 2 stages. So it's a high power move with a huge downside. I mean, we're not going to be able to do too much with Mirror B. My main goal here was just to be able to get off a Fake Out, which, I mean, we got a critical hit with Fake Out, which isn't something I was expecting, but it's not something I'm going to complain about either. Stop using Magnitude. Just feint, okay? You can't hurt Mirror B. I mean, you could use Overheat, but apparently you just don't wanna. Which, you know, good for you. Bullet Seed again. God dang it! She's gonna heal now. There's no way around it, she's healing. God. Okay. Yeah, this is the issue with using a Lombre at this point in the game. Lombre doesn't learn any water-type moves until it's, like, late level 40s. And that can get extremely frustrating sometimes, because this gym would be so easy if Lombre could just learn a water-type move. But it doesn't. It's so frustrating. And we'll be getting an okay water-type... Actually, it's a really good water-type move pretty soon via TM, but as things stand now... Oh god, Ludicolo, or Lombre, excuse me. You are just useless. Yeah, Jet didn't stand a chance. Oh god, don't let this be a repeat of Watson, please. Especially not with this Nummel of all things. Like, she has way better Pokemon to feint, too. Alright, good job, Summer. You've done it again. Slugma. I'm gonna go with Carbon. Carbon took out all the Slugma we encountered along the way here, so... this one shouldn't be too bad. Slugma! It's a fire type. Ability is Magma Armor, and it knows the moves Overheat, Smog, Light Screen, and Sunny Day. That Smog can be a little threatening if the Pokemon you're using isn't a Poison type, but I'm using a Poison type, so Overheat's the only actual threat on its moveset. And it missed, and Carbon's somehow faster, and I'll take it. Good job, Carbon. He's been doing a lot of good work here today. Okay, next Pokemon is Camerupt. Looking at its moveset, it can't do very much. But it might be a better idea to stay out with Carbon. But Summer is... Okay, so the deal here is I want to be using Carbon against this thing, but it knows Overheat and it's a Camerupt, so it'll be a lot more powerful than that Nummel's, and that was still a one-shot. But Camerupt is a fire ground type magma armor for the ability knowing the moves Overheat, Tackle, Sunny Day, and Attract. Oh boy, because it definitely needed Attract. That was something this gym needed, just to be even more frustrating. Because there's nothing more frustrating than having your Pokemon taken out one hit by that Overheat. And, you know, I say that, but that's not true because this Camerupt has Attract. Oh my god. Attract just, like, apparently it's still only like a 20 or 15% chance that your Pokemon won't be able to attack. But
Oh no!
It always feels so much higher with Attract. Like, it's supposed to be the same odds as Confusion, I think. It's definitely not. Look at this! That is not the same odds as Confusion. I don't care who you are. You've never been hitting yourself in Confusion that much. Alright. Camerupt down. About to use Torkool. Alright. Let me check my moves. Alright, I have a really dumb idea that won't work. So, the thing is, Torkool is level 29 fire type with White Smoke for the ability, so it can't have its stats lower. Holding a White Herb, so if that Overheat lowers its stats, it'll just recover right away, knowing the moves. Overheat, Sunny Day, Overheat, Sunny Day, Body Slam, and Attract. That Attract is still there, which is still frustrating because it's a female. And on top of that, that White Herb to restore the status that, or to remove this stat drops that it gets from Overheat. It's really frustrating. And since Mirabee's holding an item, Thief actually could have been a good strategy if he wasn't. That was my plan, though, is just to make it use Overheat against Mirabee so that it will lower its stat, use the White Herb, and then it won't have it again. Now I'm hoping I can get it to use Overheat again, because there is one thing that I really want to do to this. Sorry, Ingo, you don't really stand much of a chance here. Just use Rock Tomb, see how much it does. Decent damage, lower speed too. No, it didn't. Oh, because it has White Smoke. I don't know why I said it was lower speed. Okay, there goes Ingo. It's used Overheat again. Should I get it to go for a third Overheat? No. Okay. So we just caught Carbon, and the one thing Carbon is really known for, coughing in particular, not just Carbon, is for being a sentient bomb. Come on, Carbon. Come on.
Oh no!
Oh no. There goes my entire strategy. Man, I was really hoping the sentient bomb strategy would end up working. We have a revive, so I'm going to use it. Hopefully it'll just use Overheat again to get itself down to... Or not. Alright. I concede that you have defeated me in a battle of wits, Flannery. But that does not mean I am the murderer. I have not confessed. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use Tail Whip until it does use Overheat, because eventually it just has to use Overheat, right? I'm sorry, I'm going to be speeding up because it has... Why? Why do I keep forgetting that it has White Smoke? At least it's using that again. Here's Rollout. Decent damage. Okay. So I have a sentient bomb. Probably shouldn't have set Carbon out right away. I probably should have used a Super Potion on Summer's turn. But there's really not much this thing can do. God! Okay, well, so much for not being a second Watson. It just used Sunny Day, and I just didn't realize in time that that was a thing that had happened. It's at the lowest point that its special attack can possibly be at, but it does have a tight attack stat. I don't really see any way that we'll end up winning. Yeah, that's doing nothing. Oh my god, she had another hyper potion too. Okay, future me, you already know that I've lost this battle, so just cut to when I'm back to this Torkool. We've lost at least once to every gym leader so far other than Roxanne, and that is incredibly embarrassing. Level 28, Summer is learning Bulk Up, and I'm going for it. Focus Energy hasn't served us well in any way, and I'd really appreciate being able to use Bulk Up because Carbon has already fainted in this battle. Oh boy, here goes. Why? Just let me win. Why isn't it? Why didn't it use Overheat? It could have just beaten me and it just decided not to. Oh, I guess I was trying too hard. No! You're being dumb! I've only recently become a gym leader. I try too hard to be someone I'm not. I have to do things my natural way. If I don't, my Pokemon will be confused. Thanks for teaching me that. For that, you deserve this. If you have a Heat Badge, all Pokemon up to level 50, even those you get in trades from other people, will obey you completely. And it lets Pokemon use the HM move Strength outside of battle. This is a token of my appreciation. Don't be shy about taking it. She'll give you TM50, which is not Attract, it is Overheat. That TM50 contains Overheat. That move inflicts serious damage on the opponent, but... Sorry about that. But it also sharply cuts the special attack of the Pokemon using it. It might not be suitable for longer battles. You are one to talk, man. Winter, hey, it's been a while. How's it going? That's a decent collection of badges. Alright then, you may as well have this. Give you the Go Goggles. Keep those with you if you're planning on going into that desert near Route 111. There should be some Pokemon that are exclusively desert dwellers. You might look around for those. As for me, I'm considering challenging Norman, the gym leader at Petalburg. Unlike you, Winter, your dad looks like he really is tough. See you around. What a jerk! Well, we'll teach him. We'll beat our dad. There's an item up here. You can find a nugget. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, we are going to be heading to Petalburg City because our next gym challenge is going to be against Norman. Oh boy, it's been a long time coming. We could also go up to Route 111 now. But honestly, I just really don't wanna. See you guys then.